Being disconnected in your golf swing can lead to all different kinds of problems, including but not limited to slicing, hooking, inconsistent ball striking. Anything that can really hurt your game, especially off the tee with the driver, is often caused by being disconnected in the golf swing. So how can we fix that? Hey everybody, I'm George Conley with Scratch Golf Tips. Today we're going to be breaking down what being disconnected in the golf swing looks like and a few drills and training aids that we can utilize to completely get rid of any disconnectivity in the golf swing so that we can start flushing the ball efficiently. Now in those swings earlier, you saw what a disconnected golf swing can look like. A connected golf swing often follows under this triangle rule, where there is a triangle between the line of your chest and the two arms. You don't want a ton of bend in those arms. A little bit of bend is obviously fine. You can work around that, but it is important to remain connected with those three aspects of your swing, not only during the takeaway, not only during the transitionary move, but through and post impact. Now what I'm doing here, just these abbreviated swings with that connectivity in mind, that is a huge way that we can just get swing feels over it. Whenever we're working to work away from something in the golf swing, being able to just do some slowed down rehearsal swings is a great way to get those swing feels before going into the full swing. Whenever swing changes are made, golfers are very eager to get into that full swing and see the fruits of their labor, but in reality, we really need to strip it down and take it one step at a time before we get to the full swing. Now the first drill that is super helpful, especially for those who slice the ball and come over the top, is something that's a very simple drill. It's just the head cover drill. All we're doing is putting a head cover under our trail underarm. So for a right-handed golfer, this is going to be under your right arm. This is going to force that right arm to be tucked into your body and staying very close. Now, if we come through the ball perfectly, then that head cover will stay with our body through impact and slightly post-impact. Obviously, when you're in the follow-through, that may fall out. The head cover may fall out. That's fine. The main goal is to not have that head cover fall out through transition and before we make contact with the ball. Again, don't just set up this drill and go right into some full swings. Take some swings without a golf ball there. Take some abbreviated swings. And even when we do get to the full swing, because of the nature of this drill, this is an exaggeration drill. It's a feel versus real drill. We will not be able to hit a 280-yard stock drive with this setup. It's just promoting an exaggeration of a swing feel. In reality, that right arm for a right-handed golfer, it's very rarely fully tucked into the ball. Unless you're a really pronounced drawer of the golf ball, it's not always going to be like this. It's just an exaggeration feel to get you worked away from the polar opposite. The great thing about this drill is it's super easy to set up, it's super easy to utilize, and it promotes that swing feel that we're looking to get to remain succinct and remain connected throughout the golf swing. Granted, it will always feel awkward. Most drills do feel a little bit awkward when you first try them, but play around with different swing speeds, swing heights, and just get used to it a little bit. It's going to be of great help to you. Next, we're going to take out the golf swing connection band. This is without a doubt the training aid that I use the most because personally, I do get a little bit disconnected with the arms, especially later on in the round when I'm getting a little bit tired. So I put this band on. This is my favorite training aid. If you would like one of these training aids, we have them in the Scratch Golf Tips store. That will be the top link in the description. Fast shipping, $5 off with the link in the description. If you remember that triangle visual that I showed earlier on, this band forces that triangle essentially. There's no way out of it unless you're super strong and you can kind of bend that rubber and that band a little bit. But again, just like the previous drill, I'm going to take some practice swings just to get the feel over this without the ball, just half swings. This swing aid is not as exaggerated a feel, so you can actually put some pretty good swings on the golf ball with this aid on, which is another reason that I'm such a big fan of it. And again, even as I move on to the full swing with the ball, I'm still doing rehearsals before the ball just to feel a little bit more of a shallow move, remaining connected, working away from that potential over-the-top miss. It's going to feel a little bit odd. You're going to feel a little bit restricted almost, but again, that's kind of the point of these aids. aids. We want to have that restrictive feel because that exaggerative feel, if you do that time and time again on the driving range, once you get rid of all those aids, as I do later on, you just feel a little bit different about the golf swing. The mechanics that you normally have, they feel a little bit different. And the only way that that is going to be consistently remaining in your golf swing is if you're consistently working with these aids, working intentionally with these drills to get that muscle memory locked in. When you think about it, you take thousands of golf swings with a standard golf swing. If you're looking to change it, you have to work pretty hard to undo some of those mechanics. So there is going to be work that gets put into it. I wish I could sugarcoat it and say you don't have to do much, but if you want to really make a progressive change in your golf swing, work has to be done. My job is just to show you how to do that work, and it's your job to put that work in. So I hope these drills and the explanation around them helped. Again, that swing aid, the swing band that I showed earlier is in the top link of the description if you'd like to buy it. If you have any questions or comments on anything that I mentioned in this video, please leave them in the comment section down below. As always, thank you all very much for watching. Play well and take care.